Nilari halari kodino gade no ula Minnesota we ni ta sota ke ni loso honari bali basado mutkiri wa no kotani halari te nilari te do tniya ni miweda la julai la ju silwi to kiro kisiki miweda Tuesday muju do ke ni ye kwe miweda de mu potoga no la ki he ko he no ba awe amaloni cha da plus so ditoปเวตตุบตาซาติรพาละดูกนามีเกกิฮินิตามาโลตกาดิบานีเนาะเอาไว้กิฮิคอฮินอสิกวดาตาเลคอพโลละทอจูนี่บัเลคอพโลบักวาสเม challenge ติรพาติโอดีเล overcome เวดีเลคุนี่ปเวมูปาติรพาละควาราโกสิกอนี่กิเกตาตามาโลละปกันนาเปเวดาปพูติรพาละจูละก่อนนี่ตาตาระละเวติโกอุสิกอเนาะคนนี้ดิมือทับลิโดมาละนี่เหวดาตาเซกตอมเนาะก็เอาไว้นี่ดิมือพอไว้นี่เอาไว้กวาดทุนอยาบ้าบ้าเนาะก่อนนี่ไปเฮลัมเมรามุเด็กว่าดิตตอลเอาไว้อมูปานี่เนาะมีตระมือตระผาดูละเด็กว่าวิเศษก็ละเดปติญาโลตาละยที่บาละเด็กค่ะเดี๋ยวชิพอละเนาะบัดเตหานี่พลักขีดป้าว่าติยาเจลูกเวลาအခုတည်းနေခိနေအဝဲမှုကနော်ဂရုတကာဒီပါဝဲဖလိုတော့ဝဲတာ high school အခုနေနော်ခိနေရကမဒီမှုဖို့ဝဲ introduce လာဝဲတာတာနော်ခုနေဒီမှုနဲ့ introduce လာနေတာတဲ့ဆဲတဲ့နမနပါအိုဟဲလဖဲလဲနော်ခိအိုတာလောဖဲလဲဒီနေမနော်
Okay. Halage yimimi weda Htoo Law Ba Moo ra. La du ye moi pa de ya behela ye moi pa de hela copy ma. O ple lo copy ya du yo ple le Thailand la yo ko. La du you graduate la Humble High School.
W နော်နေတဲလဲနေတဲပကညောပါတဲ့တဲ့အဝဲနေတပလေးပါနကေယကနာပလေးဖတ်တို့ညာနေကူကြောလာနော်အဝဲနေပတာခူလာပတာဆိုင်ဖကတူပညောကလမီပိုင်နေပတာခူဖတ်တို့နော်ပွဲတာပွားဒီခုနေ W ဒေါ်ခိနေနေအိုလဖလဲဒီမနော်အိုဝဲတာလာဝေးဖလဲ
You la St. Paul ke la Minnesota ma.
Okay, Saint Paul Minnesota no, pe mi te Minnesota ni pa ti nya la Saint Paul ni mi te la o la we ga ni wa te no do Minnesota ta ni la awe ni no la Saint Paul Minnesota ni het ti la awe ni ko America la phele ni le
You hela June minima July la 2011 ma.
2011 ni he pe ni kan po ta di la no
Yeah, pene kana yo da khoni la ma.
ko ni na no ba dia ni het ti ni na ti ko to we de la de ko le no o ba ye ni khu ni we ni la Los Hobana Dile. What is the differences between refugee camp and here?
There's a lot of difference. There's like other colored people. And over at Thailand there was just like Asian people. And over here there's different races, and then there's also like new technologies and like many more things that we don't have in Thailand.
Nó cô ni mi nó pe heu la chi ka we ni pe chi ba bwa ke le la mo no go tu wa la no bo no ke no do no tho no o ke le la no ko ta ni no ne he o we da la ko America ni na sa tho cho pwe to le
You sara le yo kitama.
Kito sa la no kito pe ni ka ni la no go ni na ma lo ka lo wa ni ma ta di le nyo a le na le tho cho ni ne ka ba ma lo ra klo ni ma ta di le
Kalau ada empat malu nai ma ya ne ye male ye spelling grammar ye ne ye ma ni ba mo ba la ne na ke you class la ma you class la de kela de you kalau wa ri ma na ke te ke do yi ba mo che mo la
te mwe de graduate le no ko da ne ba ko kwa sa wa te mwe we no ko ne la na tho ba cho la de ko bu je
you thaba cho la you glen ni la ki to mo na ke ye hela america la de you thaba ki to ye jo
the chola de ko bu de chola ko America ni alo solo ta di le
ala sa da du le yo ko de tra mu to na mo le be a de tra mu a de mu ya mo na ke ba na mi a tra mu amalo che wa ko de la mo
mi
de ta ga du de like le America de technology o mo la de le ne a de pa ma la li yen la mo America na ke na ba ma lo a da language da subject ko da du mo le Thailand de pa ma lo la ta le only Korean, you know.
Me.
But the subjects are very familiar. you know.
Maybe.
Mm.
The when he me ba te ra la chola de ko de chola America when he la no ko ni pyo du phele kha le.
Depending, Apiadora Thailand, honestly, da. Lên nào đi na cái tram tao nói cái mù lo mò đi là le. Da wa cho photo no na ki ma mo le ne da wa nya so ba lo mo. Ne pe lo
Mhm.
di wa pata no na ki ra lo di they don't respect the teacher lo di yen de mu
Oh,
mo. It's not good for the teacher.
me ye te wa da pa te la when ni ne ke bu chu tra mu ye u la de wa kha ba te la tu lo dai te ye mi tu lo da ni te to pwe ba ye lo ba le tho wu le to ti wa po.
Ra pata pe na ki ma na cái to no de na lo le mo.
Lo so mà nó ta tu ta to de te ke po wa di lo so.
Ne we.
Ni do ya edu ti kwa na mo no
Mm.
le na tho chu phe mo no le ta da ra no challenge ti pha u we da di le na ba kwa sme da ta mi the la le ne ne lo kho chi ba no na tho we da to ti le na pro ro khe ni mo no
Mm.
ta da ra le chu bu mi ri le social da pa mi ri mo le chu kla mi ri no u we da di le mo no ne te pya ni wa che di mo.
Challenge you or do like every single day you'll have a challenge that you have to face, you know.
Mhm.
You'll have to keep moving on. Like I have to face challenge with learning a new language and
Mhm.
adapting to a new life, and that was very hard mostly for immigrants, but
Right.
as long as you try, you keep motivated and you want to reach your goal, you'll succeed.
Mm.
And then you also have like problem inside of home with sometime like you have fights with your siblings or like friends or it happens, but you can solve it just by like talking it out, yeah.
Right. Ta kora kheri ba kwa shme ulo no chumu thela la pata pwa dir pha ma lu klo ta kora kheu pata
Yeah,
sa go na ki challenge u se kolo no.
yeah. And global too, and why COVID happened, like do
Mm,
everything change, school,
right.
Mhm.
So during COVID-19 I heard a lot of like student got depressed. Yeti
Oh
ye
yeah.
na la pata sa di pha de ne depressed
Mhm.
ama ne learn na ka cha we ni pagite cha la na no pata sa ra perspective da we ni bam nu kula pata sa dir pha de depressed we la pandemic ke ro che to we ni.
I think it's because a lot of it's like school stuff happen and they're not like they're just like on a screen, just looking at a computer, listening to the teacher. That can get really boring, mostly for teenagers. And then like they don't get to go out as much as they would. They don't have like friends. They only have to, like their family, but like you need other people in your life too. Like friends to be social so that you
Mhm.
don't get depressed. Like and then they could also stuff can also happen through screen. Like screen, you don't show a lot of emotion, but in
Mhm.
person it's different. So like people could get cyberbully on online and everything, and like yeah, that's it. I think.
So right no when ni la COVID-19 la cha to ni no de mu te pya da la pwa chu phu tir pha ni ar ki ba tu da se to la when ni online ma lo ta la online la zoom te la when ni the chi ba lo ta la me ta ko me ba no ta ri lo mu lo ta ti chha ku ni no pwa ta sa depress we da ama.
Mm.
So one thing I just wanna like tap into a little bit no ya na we da la pata sa di phala pandemic chek to ni awe ti kwa we da di to TikTok te Instagram te at the love body ni ta no ni no they got impressed with the fake I'm not saying like everything's fake but a lot of things fake in Instagram and TikTok
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
some of some of the younger people they got addicted to it
Oh yeah, yeah,
what do
that's
you
true.
think about that or
Mhm.
have you ever feel like you want to be like TikTok, Instagram
I'm not
influencer?
really on that side of the stuff. I just post about like daily life, but not anything like where I want to be famous or stuff. I'm not
Mhm.
really social online. I'm more social in person because I actually like
Mm,
to get to know somebody in real life. But I
right.
still like check out TikToks all the time, but like I don't get like discouraged from TikTok, feel insecure
Mhm.
about myself.
Mm-hmm. I think that's really good. I like that about you, no? Ya bata wera duma bam ni ko le bati ba da la wata sar no we kwa wera TikTok, Instagram, YouTube mi dollar social media uni no ta u wera klu de ta no ni fake no ado no kwa da pa la TikTok bu de mi ni ba tu wera filter de ba do ta ya pa ma wera plastic surgery de do ta sa no ni no we de edo when he edo puis接下来 copy เวลาตาติดผ่านนี่ภาษาดอแล้วก็ copy fake things นี่ you just have to be fake you know
Yeah,
so
right.
um,
That's true.
I'm glad that you keep it real and that's good and keep it that way เนาะไปเกดาพอกันยอพูนี่เนาะแต่ละพอกันยอมือนี่ยาเนาะอเมริกาก็วเนาะมีวินี่พูดได้ตะนักคาตอนี่เนาะกว่ารีล่ะအခုตานี่เวนี่ permit copy ပေါ်ကနေကြည့်တယ်နော် natural beauty နေရာကြီးတက်လာမှာနော်
Mm-hmm.
and you don't get depressed by that too
Oh
right
no, no.
အခု
I'm
တည်း
good.
နော်ခုနေတာစာတိတဖာနော်ရစမလာလာနကအဝဲနေပတ်သူပတ်တာနော်ဒါလနကွာဝဲဒါလ social media ဘူးနေနော် it sometimes it's really entertaining and I watch it too but you still have to remember there's fake and reality is different so keep it
Yeah,
real
that's true.
thank you for sharing that တော့ဒီမခိုင်နေနဲ့တဲပြပါလားgraduate အကြီးစေဖို့เนาะဗာမျိုးကိုလည်းရတိဝရလာနဲ့ကေဝရ top in your class you are top in your class so I wanted to know about your achievement can you share with us a little bit about your graduation your speech and your achievement
Okay. So to be honest, I'm not the smartest person, and I'm not very smart, just to myself. But I try very hard, and dedication and motivation is really the key to having the success and having like the support system that you have. And then during I always like I don't compare myself to another person. I don't try to beat theirs. I used to do that and which doesn't bring like good stuff to you. You know, you're just making yourself more feel like
mm-hmm.
you're useless than other people, but don't do that. Like don't compare yourself to other people. What
Mm-hmm.
you should do is try to beat your own self basically. So
Mm-hmm.
I always set my goals to getting in like A in class and it's always been my goals. So I never get any grade less than that because if I do, I feel like stress. So by doing that and keeping that goal, I'm able to achieve what I have. So and then yeah, I'm the student speaker at graduation, and I'm also top student since ninth grade. I've been top student since high
wow
school. So yeah, I haven't. Yeah, and then I also graduated with my associate of art degree from St. Paul College, and yeah.
That's amazing เนาะခုတနီဒပွေလာဒုကနာလာဝေနီမိတနာပလာကလဝကလဘာနီเนาะခုတနီယတတိကွာနီเนาะဒီတော့ဒီမှု to Law Ba Moo ဝဲ graduate ဝဲနီလာ class ဘူးနီကဲတာပေါ့ pro top เนาะpro so ကတရကတကာဒီဘာနီလာ graduation နီဝဲ speech เนาะဝဲကတူလော်ရကြီးတော့ဒီတော့ဝဲကမြပွား pro so ဒီနီအဝဲထောဘိုနီနော်ပါလဝဲတာအဖော့တနော်အဖော့တနီလာထောဘိုနီကနေဝဲတာအေကိုတာနီမဝဲတာတီနီမီတနီပါနီလောကဲတာဒီတော့at the keep with a promise to ကကြပါခုနီ she keep promise to herself she always get a နော်စာတလခွီတော်လီလီနီအဝဲထောဘိုနီဝဲတာလာ top လောကိုတာနီရီဒိုသူပတာစာတိဖာနော်when important read goal is the main thing if you don't have goal if you don't have your objective you won't get anywhere so always set your goal and set your standards and follow through with it and
Yeah.
like you said no dito awetewera tolo don't compare yourself to others no taba thu to tron ta de bwa ga ri do phe ye adu te no mo pa tir pha se ko ni ri do taba thu to tron pho da bwa ga ri no ye pho da ka ni mo te kwa la bwa pho mu ni no te chem le ana mle mla ti just give an example adu si ta ni no ta la bwa da ga ta la te di to ba no do no pho da la de bwa pho da la te di to ba no pho awe ni a character တဲ့ပွားပွား character တတိတော့ပါเนาะအခုနီတပါ compare with it ကြီးမိမိတခေါနေဟိဟိပါတဲ့တာလနမဂိကတနေမှာစာခေါเนาะတလို့ကွာလဲပွားကပါထ to the pada pagari mala agriculture ko tani ye sai weda do ma no la aware the way no tinya weda ta read do tir pha I atani mi bo ba sa no pwe ni le di ma
有几何呢？
ti kho ni di lo no
嗯
di lo pa ye ta pa pha do nya ba
Oh,
ko la
you
di
look
ba
so
no
young.
mu
Ala
ya
ala no kichi bela.
ya ni yo ta chi ta no
Yeah. Ala ala no kichi la kichi
ye
kini
bo
kichi
ki
duni
ga
la.
ni ko ni
Oh,
ba te ne ke ye de mu ke ti
okay.
Okay, get back to subject. No, Kuni, thank you for sharing that. Awe takari bani awe graduate mita high school associate no. Kini degree se kala college awe graduate no. When in high school the 2 years associate degree the block ko ni no. When he pala view tir pa no congratulate weda di Htoo Law Ba Moo la come pu no. Daughter the question planning, how do your parents play a role in your education and achievement? No, learn it akubaku theater lekle no mu padir pa no hi bas hotwena dile.
Okay. Let me see. Um, you moi pane like they don't have any education. The new education account. They never done anything with education, but they have the ability to support their kids is very like strong, and then their ability to like give me the freedom to do as I please. Like I all of the things that I'm doing at school when I was in school, I do it because my parents allow me to, have that power to have that freedom to do as I
Mm-hmm.
please. And they always support me in everything I do. And they always try to encourage my siblings to do something similar.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I know that they know that each children have their own unique character and
Mm-hmm.
personality. So they don't try to force my siblings in doing things, but like they encourage them to like to get more involved.
Mm-hmm. Me.
Mhm.
Udani no we he ko he no we da la we ta ku ba ku te ta le kle ni amu pa de we ni no guy we da o no the control we da o ba he o ta khwe ta ya he o ta play do ta sa ro ni ki no me we need trust we da o no trust is important no ta la pa ta sa ne we edu we da la na ka trust o no ku ta ni no ni me trust a we de ni me empower we de he so he ko mo he ba we de ni a we de mata do confidence me ni ma we le tho do no kuni no mu pala dugna tir pha no nyo ni pawe pa ka nyo ta seta la ni pa ba yu da atler no overthinking over worry do asibla ni pete po le ti ma ti no ta ke tho di ni no do
Mhm.
asibla ni no ke tho da ta ti ta le ta du tho le tho go aku ta ni no we ni pa ka ba he or guy no aku ta ni no di mu we he ko he no we da tu amu pa de we ni no mi da pwa dir pha la no wise mo no sita ne kuba kute no atala ta kute ne te het hela to ba kuni yeti nya we pa ni mi la de ko ni mi sukle mu da ku ga no amu se ko kuni mi pwa tir pha la akuba kute se ko lo mo ko ta ni he share we da phu tir pha la kle ba kuni no yesela pwa ga se ko kwa lu kwa do we da no tabli do ma no we ni na mona pakra pakaphala tale aweti lidu thora phumula kuba ku te di mo no kuni do senior khani can you tell the viewers here who are parents how to be supportive to their children's education no kuni mupadi phani ka ba sothwera aphutir pha dile le ta sarga ta thi mo no ne hi ko hi no
I know that the mo pane mo they don't really the aragna afford blood come because
mhm
like the older generation they feel like they always know that they're right. Parents think that they're right all the time,
I get
but
it
it's not always true because some children like they have a lot of perspective, and
mhm
as new generation grows and grows, they start to think differently, and there's a lot of mental and other issues in this world that like parents don't seem to understand. and think
Mhm.
that their children are always wrong. So I suggest that I give advice to parents to like try to listen to your children, try to talk to them,
Mhm.
because that's how like a lot of teenagers go through depressions, and it can end up to like suicide at some points. But that's why like parents should be like the main supporting system to like
Mhm.
talk to their children, try to understand them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Me. Ako tani no we hikui phala mupa kre dogana siko dogana sitani no listen no nepo atatu ba odile atale khoplo odile ni ti kwa de dogana no bam ni kula la po web culture ni atikini ta pwa ni ba tho bo mupa ni ba tho bo no kuni the block khani yete ye phuka siko lo na ye ken mo no dogana kuni peke mupa ni bo pho ba dogana ba ni mi ba sa do พุทธะเลยให้ดูทอเพติผ่านนี้เวทีบัลเล็กครบรู้จักอวยดากลือมิวเนาะนั่นเลยแล้วโจนี่เนาะว่าอวยดากลือตาเซตาลากลือเอาเวทีกับบัลเล็กตูพลูเวดาเนาะ they have to fit into that it's hard you know ดอเวทีบามาลุเวดาปัวกลอปัวลีเลดดอจ้าเลทอเลทอติผ่านเลทอเลทอคลิมาคุณนี่เดบล็อกคอนิเกตาชอตนี่ผาดุ too much of pressure on them คุณนี่ริดูดาลาปดูกันหน้าเวดาตีกว่าเวทีดูกันหน้ามีวินีเนาะwhen a guyเวดาเวทีนี่มีดาอุยกเตอเนาะ is that correct did I
Yeah, that's
translate
correct.
correct okay คุณนี่เวဒီမှုဝဲတာဆာနာကီဒီနော်လတာဆာ perspective นี่အဒူဝဲတာလပဝဲတာပွားဒီကနပဝဲတာအခုนี่နော်ဝဲဟိခေါ်ဟိနော်ဝါတဘလူနော်
Thank you.
ဒါပကလေရာတာတီကွာစညာဖလနီနော် What is your education and career path for the future? What is your career plan and how do you plan to achieve them? ခါစညာနေမနော်နဖလဲလောက်ကလည်းနကမမနီလဲနကထော့ဂျူခေါ်လီမနီလဲတော့နကလေဒီလဲမနော်အဝင်နေဟိခေါ်ဟိနာ
You can let Metropolitan State University.
อือ
But I would like Delama Ola Sifalama.
อืม
But yeah, my you can major la mathematic teaching. The you could get a tramu for secondary school. I get it wa high school ma
มี
student. Yeah, chumone you could try to finish in another 2 years. Try to graduate by 2024 to get my bachelor degree and soon become a teacher. That's my plan.
That's a really good plan yeah
Yeah, and then to achieve that goal, I just had to keep being myself, honestly. I'm doing really good when I started in high school and was taking college classes, and I just have to keep that spirit up. Yep.
right do you have any concern or worry about financial because the reason I'm asking that's because when we talk about college a lot of like people worry about that so can you like share a little bit about you know
At first I was a little worried, but I'm like a good student and I have good grades and I'm involved with the school a lot.
mm-hmm.
So I apply for a scholarship, and then I gotten like a few scholarship and plenty scholarship. And then I also financial aid
Mm-hmm.
application that will help cover family with low income, and my
Mm-hmm.
family is one of them. So I don't think I'm struggling with financial. I think I'm good, but I know other people are also struggling. So I
Right.
suggest that when you go to high school, apply for as much scholarship as you can.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. When you get no, when you demu to law ba mura we ka taweda college la when you Metropolitan University. Yeah.
Mhm.
No. Do we ka he weda major la when you mathematics ta dwar pa we ka get taweda high school teacher. Do ka ba taweni ata uti kini awe pro high school la ba sa do ata we hu weda la college associate kini le ko ne ba ka ni weda bachelor degree ko ne ba taweda kini do baka weda lo no pe ke thoda college ni asia blo yina weda lo pata sa to no mi mu pa to no mi ba yu weda la ta pui kli no sita ni kru je de pa no ba no tho college a pui do sit ko lo ba sa do no pe ni de mu hit ko hi no weda pe la no tho high school kha ni ma weda ta huta ke mi a get involved in many activity that we earn you scholarship di ne to scholarship la author tit pha ni hu ti nya mi wi ni apply pa နော် bloody နေ scholarship မီဥတခါလူခါတဲ့မီတော့နမီထော်လာ college ကျစစ်ကောနီ university တပလက်ပလက်နေနော်အဝဲတိဩဒါတဲ့ foundation တဲ့ scholarship တဲ့ဩတော့ခုတိညာတော့မနီတာတိဖာနီတကာဒီဘာနီနမီမီရာဘလက်တာဟဲနီရှာနီနတော်ထော်ဒါပဒူ grand နီစစ်ကောတော့နမာရာတော့နစူပန်ချီနီစစ်ကောခဲနမာရာမြဒီမ
Yamada.
နမာရာလည်းဖလဲ
Yamada home health aid, Shalom care.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. Kuni pata sa peti phani aweti phani nyoni ni ta phita mala ko ko ni khu ba lo tami di to ko bi yo ba ut le pa mu pa kho chi ti le phata pa si mi ba kuni no ta we ni mi ra option ti pha kuni ta sa ti pha mi gi mu pa ti pha ne ti pho mi do le tho kha le chu mi gi no ta ba yu ke so ra le financial ta pa gi no tho bo ni no awe ni auto de meta de khu kle le ka du ni ba da financial aid ti pha se ko no. Okay, thank you. Đó khi ni nó mưa ai đưa thì qua ni bác khá là chỉ là có buổi tế nhà ở cái ni ta sa pay ni ở ta sẽ đã tao ta pay lo nó TikTok Instagram and whatever here
Yeah.
nobody care about the news who care right I didn't care either when I was younger so there's no judgment on that but I just want to ask like when na patu pata we da ta uta le chilo ko bu che no di to ta ka so ti ni ta mata di le ti ni ne ti nya che
Yeah, I know that over there is really rough. I know I hear about it from my parents, I hear from the news, but from a distance we can't really help much, but only to send them money and stuff to support like buildings. But other than that, all we can just do is pray, and I just hope that everything will get better. Yeah.
right okay when you know where when a pa master si ko la ye hu a thwa da ta master la chilo ko bu we master si ko da la lucky draw khani sa se we hu ta ni mo no ye ti nya ba ko de la hi phu ko bu ni she la ta master dim da ti gi no hu ta ni it's important to also know what's going on back home although we do not live there because our culture root and where we came from it's important to understand so thank you for doing good on that so the next question is what do you most proud about our Korean culture and how do we preserve our culture and languages in a country where we are like dominated by other languages and culture
I'm proud of everything about my culture, like the clothing, the language, the beauty, and a lot more. In America, like to preserve our culture, we can do that by like wearing our clothing and then sharing our food and languages to other people. And we still do that because we have Korean New Year's, and I see like we invite other cultures into our like group, and then like they're very interested in our group of people because we're very new here. And I try to like share about my culture all the time when people like ask me about it. I wish I could like be better at like speaking Korean, but I'm not. But I still try to when I can. And there's also like Korean classes at school where like I would encourage like students who have time go to those classes or like go to church to get to learn more about your culture and languages so it doesn't disappear.
right it's important because the younger generation they pick up like the new culture and the new languages very fast but
Yeah.
that is good because we're very proud when our children and when the younger people are smart and speak the language that internationally or globally know but at the same time it's also important to preserve our culture and languages because we are very small if we forget that then the next generation they
Yes.
will like, what is Korean? Is that bugs or something? Or somebody
Yeah.
like call the manager? I don't know. So yes, just want to tap in that a little bit, and I think going to like church or even going to like events like you say, New Year stuff like that, and when you interact with each other, uh, even though you're not fluent now, you will be fluent because you know you will appreciate it more when you have children. The
Oh,
reason I'm saying that is because I used to be like, yeah, who care, I'm
Mhm.
fine,
Mhm.
but when I have children, I
Mhm.
understand that they have to know that they are Korean. Huh?
Mhm.
Ya adola ya po ke tinya la mi pa kanyo, ke
Mhm.
tinya la mi pa kanyo ni te pa kanyo klo ka baba, do
Mhm.
ka ba pa ke weda pata seta la.
Mhm.
Sometimes I heard from other just a few people like younger people, they they were they are ashamed of their culture and language, and that's not good because
Yeah.
you can never be somewhere else. It doesn't matter how you pretend. Like
Yeah.
some people think that other culture is better. No, every culture is good, but if
Mhm.
you appreciate your culture, you try to be some other. You can never be. So it's
Yeah.
just very sad for them.
Yeah, it's what makes you unique, so
Mm-hmm.
appreciate that.
Right.
Yeah.
Good. Next question. Well, you're smart. That's why I have a lot of questions for you. Just kidding. um. So, how would you advise other young people like you regarding to education?
Um, I can't like, make somebody be like me,
Mm-hmm.
but I can say that like, just be motivated and like keep
Right.
dedicate yourself to something that you like to do. Find
Mm-hmm.
something that you love to do so that it can keep you going and then hopefully you'll reach your dream.
Right. That's right. That's important. Those are important.
Mhm.
Ko ta ni ta sa ti pha no ti ka ba thu thu ge da ti ta do ta le ti e do ma ni ma o te pi kho pa la ti pho te be persistent no ba mi ko le na ma la te blo blo ni te le tho ba u da ne ta chi de ne do pa ti ku o ba sa do no na me persistent na me ma wa da te pi kho ni no na ka tu ba la na pho te lo no we ni mi wa da ye te ba we ni mi da di mu we ni hi ku hi pha wa da di ni. So the last one is just anything fun that you like to share about your experience at the school or your experience when you were a child, anything fun that you still remember.
Um you might buy they used to tell me that I used to go around the whole village and just like I don't know, just talk to everybody and I used to like walk
Socialize.
my drunk uncle or something home when I was little, and that was, like, a fun memory. I don't really remember it, but, like, it's still, like, coming back to my head.
Right. Imagine a little toddler walking a drunk uncle to home. That's really funny.
Yeah, and I also used to, like, go to the hospital a lot because I like little babies, so I would just go
Yeah,
up to parents. I probably don't even know them, but I just be asking them, like, "Oh, can I carry your baby?" I was little, so I like
well,
babies.
guess what? Your house was very close to hospital.
Yeah.
Just the hospital and your house is just like the between just a road. So
Mhm.
I think we always go to hospital because your mom and dad work there too. So
Oh, yeah. It was my favorite place, honestly.
ဖူတာနေဝဖူတာကနေလေလာတချိုင်ချူမအရှိနေရနော်ဗါရီအရှိနေပူပူဖိုးတဲ့တချိုင်လာနော်ဖူတာနေဝဲဟာကြော့ကြပါဖိုးသေးမလားဒီ That's a really fun memory now. Is there anything else that you want to share with the younger people or anybody?
Oh, I suggest for high school student,
Mm-hmm.
mostly my Korean people and my other immigrants that who
Mm-hmm.
doesn't know a lot of opportunities that the school is allowing, like for like some of you guys might think that oh it's not possible to take college classes in high
Mm-hmm.
school, but I get a program or the PSE ma I
Yeah.
get it I hear that what you po opportunity la did I talk about that college class la oh high school ma did
Mm-hmm.
free money, there is free opportunities and take it while you can because college is very expensive ma.
Yeah.
Plus you get to earn a lot of credits and it's very flexible if you manage your
Mm-hmm.
time and it's easy as long as you try your best and manage your time.
Mm-hmm. That's a really good one. That's a really good one because they need to know. No, kuni mupa migi tasa tirpa migi no tu hikui pada bola thaweda high school tirpati ta khweta ya oweda la awedi the cliploadi high school kabani hini weda college classes no mani weda credit tirpati do weni tabuta le weni bwa cover ni khela kuni no tho chu college chu ni le chi do ma no you graduate at college luini khani you graduate ni debt over at 20,000 no ko ta ni ba mi kwe the pro chu pay by scholarship ni o lo chi chi bor khai ki ka lo ko ni no hi ni ta khweta ya we ni what was the name of that program?
PSEO. Let me go search up what it means.
Yes.
Real quick.
PSEO ma no awe la phu ni
Post-secondary education options.
okay when you go kwe lo ni we da pay post secondary what was that?
Secondary education options.
No ko ta ni we ni program we ni mi no PSEO ti kwe no kha ti ti po ti mi tha jo de ti le ti kwa ni tara mi la PSEO we ni program we ni mani le ti pho wa ti no mi de ti de mu de khwa mi gi do ti ka cha mi gi de no ko ni we ni ta khwe ta ya o we da la na ka do ni ba da college credit no associate go nya mi wi ni free je mi ya no free no we
When cover ke la.
Ako tani kama clear on it speed up no it's gonna speed up your post secondary process no na graduate at college ni la bachelor ni cha ta ni lui ni go ni na mi tho chu ba che PSE or khai ni kini or ni na graduate and a bachelor degree so that's a really really good opportunity there.
Yeah.
Agamo de mula when you pakrati nya baka weda la college mi high school mi
I think that's it.
Yes,
Yeah.
maybe if you remember later, then let me know so I'll bring you back so you can share them. Maybe like when you graduate from your college, then
Yeah, maybe.
work experience or anything.
Yeah.
Kuni no tablu doma la taniya I no na tapita ma ambassador ni hiweda ta seto asia blo ni pe edu ko ta sati pa ambassador pe tinya la America pe patama ako ade everybody's busy huh everybody's busy making money to pay the bill ako ni no tala na hi ko hi no tir phani ye chiwera mi da ta lu do pwido kuni no pa dogna ta putir pha ye samula la ti share video we mi a do ti ki hi ko hi no we da de ta sa tir pha no ta sa la aplusu we da amala ko america wi do pe dola aplusu ko ga de plusu a tho awe ni mani no pu we pa kanya to we kla plusu mi amani pe mi ko phla tho do pa tir pha ni mi da khasinya sidisito no you guys are the next generation and you guys are very important that's why we need to catch you before before you forget that Korean we are Korean so that's what I'm doing now just kidding but that's true too အခုနေတာပြီတော့မှာနော်ဒီမနော်ခါစညာတဲ့ဝင်းဒီပစမလာလဲနကဲဟဲရှဲစစ်ကောဝဲတာတာလေခေါပလိုလာလူဒူပွေဒူဒီတိဖာမနော်
Me. Tablet.
Okay no when it dopwe ko no hi wera thumbs up mi wini share a video we I do tu wela mi de subscribe ba di channel ba ni subscribe pa se ko wera khasinya video tir pha do tak sola lu du pwi do ha go ni ki no do